Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a February and March wrap-up video. I didn't do one of these for February, so I'm just going to do both months together in one. This is going to be a video about what I read and what I bought in February and March, as well as what I want to read. The first thing I read way back in February was Bittersweet by Ockler. Let's see. The cover is really pretty on this one. Bittersweet is about a girl who used to be an ice skater, and something happened in her life a few years before the book started that made her stop. Since then, she's been working at her mom's diner making cupcakes and having her own little cupcake business where she bakes and she decorates them. And one thing I really liked about this book was that at the beginning of each of the chapters, there's a title and a recipe kind of describing her cupcakes. So this one is "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but falling down hurts real bad too" cupcakes. These are red velvet cupcakes with warm raspberry center and cream cheese icing topped with mashed mixed berries and served on a chocolate drizzled plate. So it does make you very hungry. I did want to go eat some cupcakes after I read this book. So she hasn't been ice skating for a few years, and she's been working in her mom's diner in the meantime, and she gets an invitation to compete in an ice skating championship, I think. And she decides she's going to take her skates down and she's gonna start skating again, and to do that she has to help out at the local boys hockey team that she's going to train them, and in turn she's going to get some time to skate on their ice. The story does take place in the winter, and Ockler does a really good job explaining the scenery, I guess, and it did make me feel claustrophobic at times because I would look outside and it was still snowing and cold and windy where I live. So I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. It was good. It was a nice, easy, light read, kind of fun. Not one of my favorite books, but it was still a good book. The next is another series that I did read this month. This is the Chemical Garden trilogy by DeStefano. I think I said that right. I hope I did. The first one is Wither and the second is Fever. I don't want to talk about these a lot because I really want to do a review of them, so I'm hoping I will get that up sometime this week. I just finished Fever yesterday, so I have a lot to say about these. It's a dystopia. It is set in the future, naturally. I have nothing bad to say about these books. I do not. These are just, they're really wonderful, and I'll be talking about them more when I do my review, so just wait for that and I will tell you lots. I read some other things for school, but I don't really want to talk about them. I'm taking 2 literature classes, so I've been, doubling up on school reading with that. Some other things that I did buy this month that I most likely will be reading next month, The Basic 8 by Daniel Handler. This is the same guy who did a series of unfortunate events under the name Lemony Snicket. I don't know a whole lot about this book, but it is supposed to be quite funny, and I think it's a mystery. I will know after I read it, so I will probably talk about that at the end of my next wrap-up video. Another thing I bought is A Monster Calls by Ness. This one is supposed to be sad, but it has really pretty illustrations in it. But I will definitely be reading this one in April, and I will be able to talk about this at the end of my April wrap-up video. The 4 things that I am reading right now include Rules of Civility by Amor. Towles? I am saying that wrong. I definitely am. This one I'm reading for one of my lit classes. It's about a girl living in New York in the late 1930s. And finally, Anna and the French Kiss. I am rereading, excuse me. I'm rereading this because I plan on doing a book review of it because I want to talk about it so much. Anna and the French Kiss is one of my all-time favorite books. I read this at the beginning of last year, or the end of 2010, I don't know. I read this about a year ago, and I love it so much, and I really want to do a book review about it, so I am reading it again. I'm only at the very beginning, but it is an adorable, cute little book, and it's cute, but it's not cheesy, I found. But I'm going back and I'm reading this again, and I'm just smiling and laughing and just chuckling to myself. It is so much fun. So I will be making a full review about this when I have finished rereading this. So that is what I read in February and March, and what I plan on reading in April. I will be back sometime soon with a review of Wither by Lauren DeStefano, and hopefully one about Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. So until then, I'll see you guys later.